Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Ermias Feleke of East Hartford.
Greetings, WIHS family. My name is Dr. Ermias Feleke. I'm one of the pastors at Crossroads Community Cathedral. So this week, we started a topic called Gems from James. So today, we'll continue our pursuit of looking at James chapter 3, verse 1 through 12, under the subtopic, Taming the Tongue. Human speech is a recurrent theme of the Epistle of James. He deals with it from several different angles in almost every chapter. Speech is part of the image of God in mankind. When God created Adam and Eve, He created them to be an audible individuals, people who speak and communicate. A person's words, like a person's works in James chapter 2 and chapter 3, truly reveals one's spiritual orientation. You can evaluate where that person is by just listening to what he or she says. The tongue can be a great blessing when controlled and energized by God, but it is a terrible and destructive force in the hands of the evil one. Let's look at some opening thoughts from Proverbs on human speech, because the Epistle of James is written in basically the same manner, just like Proverbs, and there's a lot of correlation between these two parts of the Word of God. Human speech enables us to communicate how we feel about life to others. Therefore, it reveals who we really are. Speech is the acid taste of a person. Additionally, we are social creatures, so we're concerned with acceptance and affirmation. We need it from God and from our fellow humans. Words have the powers to meet these needs in both positive and negative ways. The other thing that we can see is that there is a tremendous power in human speech. The powers to bless and heal, and the powers to curse and destroy. And we also need to know that we reap what we sow through our words. What are the principles from the New Testament regarding human speech? There are several principles. First, human speech enables us to communicate to others how we feel about life. Therefore, it reveals who we really are. Not only that, but we're also social creatures. And when we communicate with other people, we are basically looking for connection, acceptance, and affirmation. Therefore, when we do it, we need to learn to control our speech, and we need to use it in a God-honoring way. We need to understand the tremendous power in our speech. And this power is powers to bless and the powers to empower others. It could also be used powers to curse others. So we're responsible for what we say. And at the end, we will be also judged by our words, as well as our deeds. In other words, we need to be cautious as to what we say, when we say it, and how we say it. There are actually three ways that we can control our tongue. We can bridle our tongue, the same way like a horse is being controlled. We can control our tongue the same way that a sheep is led by a small rudder. We can also control our tongue because a small spark could start a huge fire and destroy a house. So, folks, it's very important that we use our mouth to the benefit of others, not to the destruction of others. Thank you for listening. God bless you. You have a blessed day.
You've been listening to Pastor Ermias Feleke of East Hartford, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.